Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. So, before we get into this video, I had gone out today. I needed to get more gas. I have backup gas, but I like to try to leave that alone and not touch that. So I rotate through about, about 20 gallons. So I have 3 5-gallon cans, I got a 2.5 gallon can, and then like a 2-gallon can. So it's almost 20 gallons of gas. But anyway, so I had taken my 2 5-gallon cans today when I left, and went and got those filled up. And bringing them back in here tonight was fun. So yeah. Carrying 2 5-gallon cans and walking up and then down the hill in the dark. Yeah, it's a good time. So, and it's what, 6 degrees or 7 degrees, something like that. Actually, I can tell you right now where we're at. And we'll tell you where we're at. Yeah, we're at 7 degrees right now. Let's see what the forecast is here. I think that's going to be the low, because it says by 5 a.m. it's going to be a whopping 8, and then by 9 it's going to be 10 degrees, and by 1 o'clock we got sun tomorrow, so that's a good thing. But by 1 o'clock we're going to be at 20, high at 25 tomorrow, so, or 26. 4 o'clock it's going to be 26 tomorrow, so that's, I will take it. Let's look at the extended real quick here and see what they're calling for. Yeah, so we get through tomorrow. Tomorrow night's going to be another cold night. It's going to be down to 5. And then Monday they're calling for it to be 38 degrees, again with an overnight low of 5. So, you know, Monday will be warmer, but overnight is going to definitely be cold again. Then we get into Tuesday, Wednesday. We're looking at highs in the low mid-40s, 44 on Tuesday, 45. Overnight on Tuesday, 23. Then on Wednesday, overnight is going to be 38. Then it's looking like we got rain coming in on Thursday, a high of 58. So, and then a low overnight of 42. That'll be such a weird change. Friday's going to be 51. Overnight low of 41. So, hopefully, by Friday, I'm thinking we should have all this snow pretty much melted. You know, especially if we get some rain with it, it'll definitely help in that aspect. So today was the worst day, to be honest with you. It was ridiculously cold all day long. I think the high today was 11. So just not pleasant to be out in it. And not a lot of people were out on the roads either, I can tell you that. So I don't blame them. All right, so, and I just saw this and I laughed so hard. So they asked Biden, is the southern border secure? And he said, no, it's not. Wow. What a revelation. So wonderful that I don't even know where to go with that. You know, people have been talking about the southern border forever, you know, ever since the start of his presidency, and it's just insanity. The whole thing is insanity that they've allowed it to happen. And then I want you guys to remember, so when Governor Abbott down in Texas started shipping all these illegals that were coming into the country to New York City, to Chicago, you know, and then all of a sudden, you know, they don't want all these people anymore. All of a sudden, it's like, no, this is too much. We can't handle this. Well, what do you think it's like for them down there? And I love what Texas has done, you know, to help secure the border. I think that's awesome. Again, guys, I'm not against immigration, okay? Not against immigration. And I don't care what color the person is that's coming into this country. It makes no difference to me whatsoever. But they need to do it the right way. You just don't stroll over and then, you know, our government starts handing them everything. What about taking care of our people? I think that should be, the priority. Taking care of our own people. To finally hear him acknowledge that there is an issue at the southern border, a little too late. How many millions of people literally have come into this country in the last 3 years? And they're not all choir boys, you know what I mean? There is some absolutely bad elements that have come into the country. So, and I get it, land of opportunity, what a lot of people don't understand, so why, there's the big talk that so many fighting age men, right? Why so many men alone, single and stuff like that? Well, here's the reality of what happens a lot of times. These men will come here, they'll work their butts off, and they ship all that money back home to wherever home is in South America. They can work for a year, 2 years up here and go back down to whatever country that they were at, and they can live like kings. The cost of living is a lot less, there's a lot less stuff to deal with. So, that's why they do it. And I get it. I'm not begrudging people that. And then it's like they say, well, these are the folks that are picking our fruits and vegetables because regular Americans won't do it. I'll tell you what, and this is just my opinion on this one, if there was no crap in the grocery store, I'll bet more Americans would be willing to pick fruit to get something to eat. A lot of games going on, folks, a lot of things happening. I truly do believe that we really need to be proactive, that we need to be getting ready to be prepared for whatever may happen, because you just don't know. NATO, right now, you got NATO is going to be doing an exercise with 90,000 troops. And it's a show of force and, grandstanding for Russia. And it's the biggest exercise since World War II. So what does that tell you, And I love when they say, oh, well, Ukraine's just a start. He wants to take back over Europe and blah, 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 blah. And I just like, where's all this coming from, right? If you look at realistically a lot of times what was going on, it was NATO that was infringing and pushing and pushing and pushing. My personal opinion, and I'm not a rah-rah Russian guy, guys, so just so you know that's not what it is here. I just look at things realistically. I think the Russians showed a great deal of restraint. And I want you to remember something too. So after they had invaded, there was a plan put in place for a peace accord. And there were certain countries that were involved that said, no, you're not taking the peace deal. So they didn't take the peace deal. So there was that in place, and the war would have been over actually rather quickly. But in the meantime, what's happening? A lot of Ukrainians are dying, a lot of Russians are dying. For what? Again, it just, now you have Iran at odds with Pakistan. It's just, you can't make this stuff up. Whatever happened to, hey, let's work together, let's come together as human beings and make this a better world. Wow, what a concept that would be, right? But nope, they'd rather just sit around and kill each other and fight over scraps. And who gets rich, folks? I mean, at the end of the day, it ain't you and me, right? The rich get richer. Big business gets richer. And we're the chumps that are the ones that are over there fighting and dying for what? Right? Look at Afghanistan. I will just use Afghanistan as an example. How many men and women did we lose just in battle? How many men and women have we lost since they came home? How many injured were there that will never be the same again? They came home, but major injuries, not able to function, unfortunately. dealing with whatever. For what? So we give it back to them and leave all kinds of military supplies there? It is, it's insanity. All of it is insanity to me. I don't get it. Honestly, I just, the world has gone a little crazy. Oh, a quick reminder, when this video is going to be going up at 3 o'clock on Sunday, because right now it is almost 11 o'clock Saturday night. So when you see this video, I will be live streaming tonight, Sunday night at 8 p.m. So I would absolutely encourage you to join me then. We'll have a good discussion, and we will go from there. So, but just take care of your business, folks. Try to be smart about things, and you know, do what you need to do. Crazy times we're living in right now, and it's just none of it makes any sense, and there's no rhyme and reason for it. I don't know. I don't get it half the time, to be honest with you. That's one of the reasons why I prep, because I see the handwriting on the wall. I think things are going to get really, really bad, and the more prepared we are to be able to take care of the ones that we love and that we care about, we're going to be in better shape for it, and we're going to be able to adjust more rapidly than the average person that did not get ready. So, just some thoughts. Anyway, I am going to jump off of here for now, folks. Remember, we truly are all in this together. We are one race called the human race. As soon as we figure that one out, we will be in much, much better shape. We have to stop letting them divide us using race, religion, political affiliation, all nonsense. All of it means nothing. We need to come together as human beings and say enough is enough. We're not going to have this anymore, and things need to change. It won't happen. It's a pipe dream. I'd love to see it happen, but people are too caught up in hate all the time, which is sad. Also remember, guys, to hug and kiss the ones that you love. Tell them every single day. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life, so it's really important that we tell the people that we care about every day how we feel. Last but not least, STD. Step, thing, and day. One step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you're trying to do, whatever you're trying to accomplish, you can do it. The only one stopping you from achieving your goals is you. That's it, nobody else. Stay positive, stay away from the negativity, and you're going to be just fine. I hope you all have a great day. Be safe. Prepper Nurse 1, out for now.